here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Might as well run him again. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Running inside. It's Rodgers. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Out wide left, it's Roberts. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. It's Roberts. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the direct snap, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buckeye! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And we got something different, guys, here in the 2nd quarter. We got points, right? No points in the 1st quarter. Both defenses had their footing. Now, offense finally strikes. Gets something going. Gets down here on the fringe, too, inside the 30. Capitalizes on it. Gets a touchdown. And we got our first score of the football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Blaylock. Runs through the tackle. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Under pressure. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. They give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Third down, red zone play, round the line. To throw, it's Washington. Spits it out to the back. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown LSU. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Really good balance on that last drive. They've mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Henderson. They're all over him. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it along the sideline. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On the run, it's Rodgers. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Snapped on 4th down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. LSU quick to the line. They'll ride him again. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Knocked down immediately.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Rushes on. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the right. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right side, it's Watkins. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Rodgers. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at the Rice Owls taking on the number 12 team, the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Owls in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Rodgers. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air, it's Henderson. Rolls right, trying to make magic with his feet.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to do it.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out wide right, it's Smalls. Got him right there.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Quarterback will keep it. It's a fumble on the play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Yeah, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Finds a crease. It's Rodgers. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the air, it's Henderson. Gets rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the Buckeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Kill. 949, rock star. 949, rock star.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st. Left side, it's Smalls. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hits inside, it's Rodgers. Run ends there.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Right back to it. Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. On the move at the 30. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The fake wants to throw. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete downfield.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Maybe a crease. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Shelton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Henderson. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. He makes a catch. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
The run inside. It's Rodgers. Got room. Flying the friendly skies. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get him.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
fourth quarter, obviously trailing in the football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead here in the fourth. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Stopped right there. LSU right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going.
Running free. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Follows his blocks. It's Rodgers. Turning it on. Oh, he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Plows his way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. just going to keep it after the snap. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. They're trailing by a little bit. Now, let's go make this thing even more special.
So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Move to his right. He'll pull it down. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Right side, it's Roberts. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And I'm curious if that shot right there to the end zone was the offense's way of being aggressive. And now they take the field goal because a field goal ties this thing up. Big decision for this offense upcoming. Do I take the field goal, the guaranteed tie, or do I keep the gas pedal to the floor and be aggressive?
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.